Aber.
And the last time I saw my mother, she was screaming at me to get out, threatening to call the police. All because I wouldn't share my bedroom with a stepsister I barely knew. That was 8 years ago. Now I'm engaged, and somehow, I've ended up destroying her new family's business, by accident. Let me start from the beginning. I was never really wanted. My father vanished when I was 2, child support paid the bills, and my mother spent most of her energy on partying and dating. I was raised more by nannies than by her. And when she finally did decide to play family, it wasn't for me, it was for a man named Matt, and his daughter, Jess. At first, it was civil. Matt seemed nice, Jess was quiet. But the moment my mom told me I had to share my bedroom, the only safe space I had, something snapped. I refused. I was 14. That room was my entire world. I fought back. And Jess? She never forgave me. I didn't realize it then, but that small no lit a fuse that would explode years later. Jess became my personal tormentor. Petty comments. Public humiliation. She even turned most of our school against me. And my mother? She sided with her. Every time. I tried to stay invisible. Focused on surviving. But at 17, Jess went too far. One day, while I was in the shower, she planted beer bottles and a bag of weed under my bed, then ratted me out. I got dragged from the bathroom, dripping wet, into a firing squad. My mom screamed that I was a disgrace, that I was wasting her money, that she was done pretending to be a mother. I begged her not to make me leave. I had nowhere to go, but she didn't care. She gave me until sundown to pack, or she'd call the cops. That night, I slept on a park bench before my best friend Amy took me in. Her parents, angels, let me stay. They even helped me enroll in community college. Slowly, I rebuilt. I lost the weight. I studied hard. I got a job. I healed. And then I met Jeff. Jeff was kind, funny, safe. I didn't even know he was wealthy until months later. His family owns a restaurant chain. But none of that mattered. He treated me like I mattered. For the first time in my life, someone saw me. We've been inseparable ever since. We moved in together, I got close with his family, and 2 months ago, he proposed. I said yes. I posted the news on social media, not thinking twice. And then, she reached out. Jess. After 8 years of silence, I got an email, an apology. She admitted everything. The drugs. The bullying. The setup. I should have felt something. Relief. Closure. But all I felt was suspicion. So I did some digging. Turns out, Jess's husband runs a company that supplies containers to Jeff's restaurants. Small world, right? I checked his business page. Prices were high. Quality was low. Jeff and his dad had already been talking about dropping him. So I told Jeff the truth. Not out of revenge, out of transparency. A week later, they ended the contract. That's when the storm hit. Jess went ballistic, posting online that I sabotaged her marriage and destroyed their business out of spite. She tagged Jeff's company, called us unprofessional. She even claimed I faked our entire relationship to get revenge. It was ridiculous. But it was damaging. So Jeff's family lawyered up. We filed a defamation suit. And guess what? We won. Jess and her husband had to retract everything. They lost the contract, yes, but not because of me. Because they were sloppy and overpriced. Now my mother's trying to contact me again, acting like I'm the villain. I blocked her. The truth is, I spent years trying to prove I was worth loving. But I don't need their approval anymore. I'm marrying into a family that respects me. I have peace, stability, and real love. And if Jess thinks this was about revenge, she's wrong. This was about freedom.